in raising the performance, in having people feel that spark, that emotion, that fire, that inspiration that comes from success and fulfillment is first and foremost an inside game. And the communication is how you squeeze the juice out of our people and the people it is that we're leading, so that now they see the vision, they understand the standards in terms of the knowledge, they stay accountable to their performance, to showing up promptly, dressing accordingly, making sure that they follow the processes, the procedures, and all of the facts and figures it is that is needed and required through constant, ongoing, never-ending, relentless communication. As human beings, that is the media in which we communicate, is with words. And we empower, instruct, and hold people accountable to standards according to that vision and what the expectation is. Every mother freaking day. And it never ends. And you will notice that the companies and the organizations, nonprofits, congregations, communities, and families that use care, that use trust and communicate effectively and efficiently, those are the ones who kill it on the bottom line, no question, in terms of staying in the black and performing at a high level in terms of the cheddar. But I'm talking about the spirit of the people, individually and collectively. And then the next slide that we go into is number 4, which is now to influence people. And influencing people is what leadership has been taught on the most effective and highest level from John Maxwell and the experts in these industries. And I'm not disagreeing that leadership is just influencing. For me, in terms of the semantics of how I build the hierarchies of coaching my people to not just win, but to win on a very high level in terms of success and life fulfillment, is influence. Is character development of the behaviors of people and how it is that they react, they act, and they have the discipline to do over and over and over again in terms of their actions, their daily habits, their daily activities that help them to become the very best that they can be, live their best life, and also impacting the mission and the vision of the organization. And then now number 5 is win, baby. Nothing influences a team, organization, congregation, family, community than succeeding and achieving. That forges even more buy-in and trust, because without trust, there is nothing. So now that you have proven as a leader that you can win, that you can succeed, and then you can achieve, you put these 5 aspects together, and I put it down in a formula. So write this formula down, right? We talked about these 5 aspects of care, trust, communicate, influence, and win is now under this main aspect. Okay, so how do I, a leader, if it's simply all about leadership, nothing more, nothing less, is empowerment, so then how do I empower my people? Now, we're going to be going over this and unpacking this in our executive call, which is $99.99 an hour, and it will be juice. But I got to be able to give you some frameworks to be successful in what you do on a free call so you could see the value of what this is. K plus A equals E. Knowledge is K. Accountability is A. E is the empowerment. Knowledge is the basic fundamental skill sets to be a functioning and knowing human being, along with character and integrity. Those are the knowledge-based aspects of education. Also, the basic fundamentals within your industry to succeed, achieve, and win. Accountability now for the A. Under that, put down daily habits. This is the action. This is now taking the knowledge part, and then adding to that the daily habits and the action, right? Because love, success, both are nouns that work better as verbs. Because without action, accountability, daily habits, daily activities, and the daily routines that now hit a certain standard of accountability and hitting high standards, You put those things together, now you get E, which is empowerment. And when people reach a level of personal and professional development in terms of the knowledge base, and you put together the daily habits and the daily activities and practice, we talk about practice? Yes, practice. What you get now is empowerment. Join me on my executive sessions, and we'll continue to unpack all of these 5 principles in terms of leadership, as well as this K plus A equals E. We will unpack that. I mean, that juice right there, that class alone is at least $499 a person. We are offering that. And once a month on building, developing, and building you up in terms of the knowledge, the daily habits and activities, and you becoming empowered. So simply, you can do whatever the hell it is that you want in that type of aspect, in whatever industry it is that you're in. So that is the content and the conversation for today. Q, take it away. 20 minutes, we are on.
Yes. Hey, first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming on the Huddle Zoom presented by Island Block Media. Know that if you've gained any value of being on this call, we have our next free Huddle session going on June 1st and then July 10th. Please share this valuable information. People are at home. People are staying social distancing. They're staying safe. You may as well get some juice, as the coach likes to say. Once again, we are offering 1-hour success call sessions. The Village, which is normally $49.99, is discounted at $24.99 plus transaction fees. That is 1 hour, Friday, June 19th, and then the third Friday of every month. The VIP, normally $139.99, is $99.99 plus transaction fees, June 26th. Then every fourth Friday of every month. You won't find this kind of value anywhere at this level of training. You'll get all that information emailed to you, plus a survey of what you thought of this free call. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you and look forward to seeing you guys, on the next Huddle. Now, Coach, we have a couple questions for you. We have a Seasider from BYU, Hawaii, and he asks, this is Sean or Shane, excuse me if I mispronounced that, but as an international student, how can I develop my communication skills? That's a great question. Thank you. Coach V, your take on that.
Oh, yeah. So practice doesn't make perfect, but practice is going to help you get better. Making sure that you sit down. As you can notice, I can ramble on. I can go 10 hours in my sleep. But man, do I talk myself? I talk to myself all the time. I work on my effective speaking skills. Now, in terms of there's speaking and there's effective communication. I do believe that effective communication first and foremost, that starts with listening. So write that down in your notes. Now, speaking through listening now allows you to now take in the information, think about it, then only respond in terms of your communication when it is that you've actually formulated an appropriate response, correspondence via text, posting because you're pissed off about something, because once you press send or once you say it, it cannot be taken back ever. So we will have that. We will be offering in the future huddles like this just for effective and leadership effective communication. That is one of the things it is that I'm working on all the time with my leaders. I have a call with a San Diego executive client at 12:45 today, speaking specifically on that. And especially for men and women, I mean, what you say matters, but how you say it matters more. Thank you so much, brother, for joining from the 808. One love, and I look forward to having you again soon.